something I wanted to briefly talk about. Why do people have hope in things that are futile? Let's turn my car off. Be quiet. Thank you, Salonius. That's the name of my car. I named him after a jazz musician. In case you didn't know, I love jazz. That's something to have hope in. Art. Because you're making something. You're not relying on somebody to make something for you. Or do something that they're not going to do. You can rely on me to create. You can rely on me to be banging on my keys, as Adam would say. And yeah, I do bang on them. That's why a lot of them are broken. Because I'm extremely passionate. You can rely on me to do that. Whether or not y'all are here, whether or not I film it, whether or not I'm on stage, I'm going to keep on doing that because I have to. And even if I didn't have a piano to play, I would make music in another way. I would sing. I would take my little cold brew bottles and fill them with water and tap on them or something. I would tap on my steering wheel, you know. There's always shit you can do, and I think that people are focused on what they can't do rather than what they can. And hello. That's awesome when people smile at you or they nod at you or just some sort of recognition, you know. You're a person, I'm a person. We can make some sort of contact. That's cool. I feel like people are really desperate for that, especially now. I remember one time I was wiping the tables at Steak and Shake. That's my job, in case you're not familiar with this channel. I was whopping. I was whopping the tables. And there was this kid that was there with his dad. I'm assuming it was his dad. And his dad was on his phone. And this kid sees me whopping the tables. And we made eye contact and we smiled at each other. And it reminded me so much of 1984. Like just that recognition, okay. You're still human, right? Everybody else is a cyborg. Like this kid's dad was obviously a cyborg. Now it's unfortunate because, you know, a lot of these parents, they put a phone in their kid's hand so that they don't have to be a parent. That's why I talk about what I call progressive abortion. It's when you perform an abortion that's not, like, technically an abortion, but, you know, social media is a vacuum. And if you don't see everybody's brains being sucked out, you obviously, like, have probably been aborted, you know? Like, your brain cells are gone. And you can say that that's a bad comparison to make and I shouldn't make it. Honey, I'm allowed to. I'm an illegitimate child, but thanks for playing. Okay, I can do all kinds of abortion jokes. I mean, anybody can do them. I really don't give a fuck. I don't get offended by anything. People that get offended are stupid. You're not of the spirit if you get offended. Which is why I welcome people leaving my channel, because I don't want cyborgs watching my shit. I don't want cyborgs. I don't want candyasses. I don't care about politics. Okay, most of my friends are liberal. You know, I got Marxist friends. I had transgender friends, but I'm pretty sure they killed themselves. You know? So, That's the thing. Like, I'm not going to let my politics or my religion, like, come between me and being able to connect with another child of God. I'm not going to do that, because that's wrong. But people have faith in things that aren't worthy of that faith. And that's why they're so miserable. That's why they're running around in circles. That's why they're grasping at straws, because they don't know that there's an alternative. They don't know that they can make the world what they want it to be. God has given us that power. So, you know, I find it hard to believe that these motherfuckers give a fuck about globalism or any of that. You know, when they're carrying around the Antichrist in their pocket, I find it fairly difficult to believe anything that comes out of their mouth. Because it just seems like they're lying to themselves. And I'm not capable of lying to myself. I guess that's why I drank a lot. So I was like, well, just drink yourself unconscious. How about that? I mean, we did do that. For sure. We almost died. I'm pretty sure that that's what the devil wanted. And I think about that. Like, sometimes I just drop to my knees and I thank God for keeping me alive, because I really can't believe that I made it through all that, because it was so bad, dude. People that know me now, they can't believe the stories that I tell them about the person that I used to be and the things that I used to do and all the stuff that I rationalize on a day-to-day basis, okay? You can rationalize quite a bit. So, it's like, how can I judge people for rationalizing continuing to vote when I continue to wake up in urine and sleep with people that I just met at a bar? I mean, that's what I used to do. But I still got drunk, though, you know? So it's like booze still worked. Like, I'd have more faith in vodka than I would have a politician. But I would literally buy a bottle of booze for these people if it would prevent them from going to the voting ballot again, you know? But they say that I'm cynical and I'm selfish and I don't really care about the community and I don't really care about the country, because that's the brainwashing. They convince you that the only way to care is by doing the same thing that all the sheep do that doesn't even work, and Trump proved that it doesn't work, and yet they're still going to do it again. So, continue to wake up.